Okay, so all of you guys, whoever's here, I'm guessing you guys don't really know what ENL is. ENL is a very old school term. Okay, it's very old school. It means edit next list. So what I mean by edit next list is when you go into your closet on your phone and you go and edit a listing, you press edit, you open the listing, you press edit, then you press next, and then you click list. What that does is it brings that item to the top of your closet. So it's just like sharing. It's the same exact thing. And I'll show you an example of that on my computer here. I have my closet open. I don't have a lot of things in my closet because I don't personally sell anymore on Poshmark, but let me see if I can show you guys an example of what I mean. Everybody see my screen here?
Yep.
Okay. So I could do this from the desktop. So I'll go to a listing down here just for an example. I'll open this listing. I will press edit listing. I don't have to do anything to it. I'll just press update. List this item. On the desktop, it's a little different. Okay, so it updated it just now. So if you go back into my closet, you'll see it's at the top. So it's just like sharing it. So it's just like doing this, except you are editing it. It's just a different way of sharing it. Now, some people find this to be better for their closet when they ENL things. They say it gets more traction because it treats it sort of semi like a new listing. Now, Poshmark's never confirmed it, but it has worked for a few people. So, and if you guys don't know how to set it up, I have Posh Sidekick right here. All you have to do is go to Tools on the bottom, press ENL, turn it on. Now you could do ENL for all of your items by turning that on. What it'll do is it'll open each item, it will edit them, and then update them. And it'll get pushed just like a shared listing. You could also configure individual items for this. So you can select and add as many items as you want. So let's say you don't want to ENL all of your items. You can select from your custom categories or, you know, just individually. So you could do whatever you want, as many as you want. That's basically it. You'll find a lot of YouTube videos about ENL. I don't know how many YouTube videos there are now about it, but that seems to be the consensus here, is that people believe that it does work for them. Now, it just might. I can't confirm it, but I can't, you know, deny that it works. So this is just an option or a feature that people have requested for a long time, and it was very popular about 5-6 years ago. So that's basically it. Does anyone have any questions about
Yeah, you
ENL?
don't need to turn sharing off because it runs throughout the day. You only get 20 a day. So that was one of the questions, if you need to turn sharing off.
Right. No, you don't. It works in unison.
And like he just showed, I would not choose individual items unless you're going to go in there each day and remember to individually choose your items. I would just do the select all
Right.
personally.
Yeah, exactly. That's if, you know, you have a lot of time on your hands and you want to sit there and every day open it up and select items. That's completely up to you. But yeah, this is just to address the questions about ENL that have been coming up. Let's see, I also have your cross-listing app. eBay Poshmark, does this interfere with? No, it does not interfere with cross-listing or eBay. It will just do, I think it's the top 20 items in your closet, the first 20, whatever's there. It will do up to 20.
Yeah, and you can look on your insights and your activities to see what it does.
Yeah, you could see which ones. Does ENL do the same thing as relists? That's that. We don't know that. We don't know. It might not. Only Poshmark can tell you that.
But it doesn't go to just in if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. It's like a half relist, I guess.
It's like a boost.
It does not generate a new URL. No.
Think of it as like a refresher. Like we talk about that Depop refresher. It's kind of like what this is almost.
That's actually the same exact thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I can answer other questions too if anyone has any other questions besides ENL. Yeah, every day 20 of them. That's right, Wendy. It shares to your it does. It shares to your followers. It updates your listing just like it's a new listing. But it's like it's not really a new listing. Don't get how to use CCO. We should do a CCO seminar. Really should.
Have you watched the video?
There are videos, yes. We could do some more personalized guides. Yeah, Wendy, I'd say um it wouldn't affect search engines much because it would keep the same URL. If you were relisting that, I feel like it really affects search engines because you're essentially deleting the listing, like, and changing the URL. So you're wiping out the index on Google. A lot of people don't understand that about relists. It's good for the platform, but not good for search engines and SEO. It takes like 2 to 4 weeks to re-index a URL from a listing. Does anyone have any questions? I am here for a few minutes. Definitely recording this and going to put it on YouTube. I'll edit it, just cut out some parts. To offers to likers go to a buyer more than once if an item has not sold.
Not the same offer. So if you send like if it's the same buyer and you can't send the same 10% offer to the same buyer. You have to send a higher offer.
Right.
So you have to send like me a 20% offer.
So what exactly is ENL?
Well, I just explained it, but
Sorry,
ENL
I got
is
on late.
edit.
Okay, turn the TV off.
Yeah, if you would.
I will explain it
temporarily.
again. I'll
Gotta go to
go
your
through the
search
whole
time.
thing again.
Well,
Well, then put up
ENL
with it.
is edit next list.
turn it up louder.
It
I
stands
guess.
for edit next list. So what I mean by that is I'll share my screen again. Do it once more. Here we go. Okay, I'm in my Poshmark closet. I'm going to go to the very bottom listing right here. Okay, I'm going to edit the listing. You could do this on your phone. It looks different on your phone, obviously. There would be a button that says next. But in my case, this one says update. So we'll click update and then list. So on the web, it's a little different. It's like EUL on the web. Now you go back into my closet and that listing is now on top. So it's like you just shared it. Okay. So it's just like you just shared it, but it's supposed to have like some different properties other than like what a regular share has. Different properties, different, I guess it looks different in the algorithm. Some people swear by it. Some people do ENL all day. Some people don't. Some people it doesn't make a difference. For some people, they say it really works. It really works for them. I will go into the PSK app really quick and show you guys how to turn it on. Well, mine's already turned on, so I'll turn it off. So you're gonna, you're gonna go to the tools section in the PSK app. You go to ENL. You'll turn it on. You're better off just select all items for ENL. You'll get 20 a day. So you get, they're like, just figure they're like special shares. Special shares. They're supposed to be very good for the algorithm. But like I said earlier, I cannot confirm it. I can't deny it because I don't work for Poshmark, so I couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is from what people have told me is that it works for them. They swear by it. There's a few diehard ENL people who have been ENL people for years, and you cannot tell them otherwise. And those are the people we build these features for sure. Jamie,
Question.
do you notice a difference with ENL?
I do. It gives more, yeah, I think so.
There you have it, folks.
Question. How is this different from relisting?
It's a little different. It doesn't create a new URL. It doesn't show up in the just in folder filter. It might have a few properties of their relist kind of logic, but not everything. So it's probably like, let's say relist had like 5 properties in their logic. This might have 2 properties of relist. So you're getting like a third of the relist benefits,
Okay.
if that makes
And
sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
by
I'll
me,
ENL one more item for you.
by me clicking it on, does that mean you do the ENL or I do it?
Yes, the app will pick 20 items to ENL. I
Okay.
think it's the most engaged items. Not sure if
Okay.
they updated that logic.
I think it's oldest to newest. I'm
Is
trying to
it?
find, I think that's what the logic was. I'm trying to find it in
Okay.
the chat.
I know when we originally did it, it was the most engaged, but
Oh,
it could be now. You beta testers are changing things every day.
okay.
So we'll go back to my closet. There you go. This one's at the top. You can also use ENL to reorganize your closet as well. I don't know why you would, but you can. I'll do one more. On the web, it is EUL. I don't know why that
We don't
shows
have
up.
something turned on because I'm not getting any power. Oh, maybe it's unplugged. That's why.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Nancy. Nancy. Does anyone have any other questions about ENL? Edit next list.
Mm-mm.
It stands for edit next list. On the browser, it's EUL.
It is oldest to newest. She just
Oh,
wrote
okay.
in the chat. She turned hers on now and it's oldest to newest.
Gotcha. It's your oldest items to your newest items. So it starts from your oldest. Everybody. We should have an option that you
I think
can
it just
change
moves
that.
through your whole closet. Like if you do select all.
Right. It'll do 20 a day.
It
Gotcha.
would be really cool in the future is if we get more when we get more analytics to see if something really sold with this feature.
Yes. Yes. But then if it gets
We're
shared, you
working
don't
on it.
know. Or if an offer
Lots of
goes
clear
out.
out tells you that now, guys, if you didn't know that
Yes.
on the insights.
Check your insights tabs, everybody.
Because everybody's making sales now from it.
Insights, activities. Oh, if you guys didn't know, you can scroll down on these lists. I know it doesn't seem like it, but you can scroll down on some of these menus. Some people just think that, that's all the options they get. No, you can see a lot more.
And ENL does not start, I think, till after 11 each day. So if you're wondering in the morning why it doesn't start after 7, I think it's after 11 each day. And it's 20 per day. So
And we have a lot of analytics here, guys. A lot of insights and analytics.
so if you just turned it on now, it might not start till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's not gonna start for me. I really have nothing anyway. I have like 4 listings. Oh, 16 new messages. Okay, let's see. No, it won't make any changes to your 60-day relists.
Yeah, and you don't need to turn off sharing. It won't have any effect on your sharing.
So I hope this was helpful, everyone. We do have a few more minutes if anyone has any more questions.
I think if we did more than 20, it would have to affect your sharing, Chrissy. So I think that's why we have to limit it at 20.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And people would
Uh,
cry.
it's a lot of compute.
I think you've answered all my questions. Thank you.
So I think we're gonna have to do one for closet clear out next.
Yeah, I think so. That's all you. That is all you. Prepare.
Sounds good.
Prepare, Jamie. You can do it.
All right.
See questions up above.
Oh,
Explain what you said about relisting, because a 2 to 4 week lag for re-indexing a listing. Okay. So when you relist an item, when you turn your relists on, let's say you have it set for 15 days. Okay. Um, chances are those listings that you're setting for 15 days are never getting indexed in Google because it takes like 2 to 4 weeks for a listing to index on Google. Okay. So you're not getting search engine benefits from relisting every 15 days or 30, sometimes even 30 days is too short. I would definitely do 60 days. I mean, it would be great.
that's what I do. I do
Yeah,
60.
it would be great to have your listings in the search engine and on the platform search also. I think that you'll have the best of both worlds if you set it for 60 days. This way, I mean, some people it works. So 15 days works. But if you're setting it for 15 days, you're never ending up on Google. So 60 days, like after like 30 days, it should end up on Google search and on platform search. So you're getting like 30% more traffic for it being on Google.
Yeah, it chooses your listings over 60 days old. If you have listings over that and it's not relisting them, then you're gonna have to reach out to support with some examples.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys. I hope this helped. I really do. This was a long time coming. I've been getting this question a lot in private messages too. I hope we addressed it for you guys today. If you go check YouTube, there are some old school videos of people talking about ENL. You guys can go check them out and see what they say about it, how it works for them.
I'm laying on my sweater because I need my glasses.
Mike, why are you laying on her sweater?
You know, I have that habit. I just lay on sweaters.
So we're coming out with a new feature that Relist will be for the closet clear or the closet clear out. You're going to be being able to turn off the relist. So
Yeah.
that's going to be coming.
And offers.
Yeah, and offers.
So yeah, at least just for that CCO period. When I check for what will relist in the upcoming week, are those good for CCO? I guess it depends. If it changes the URL and the listing ID, I'm not sure. Should be. It should be. I mean, once you relist it, it also resets the historical price as well. Hold on one second.
So in my video, I spoke that I choose all items in the video on Facebook. Then I did the demo thing, the quick demo. I choose all items for closet clear out and I use the filter. Just because I don't like to choose individual items each week. So that's just your personal preference. If you don't like to use the filter and choose the percentage, that's completely up to you. I just don't like to go in each Thursday and Saturday and choose my individual items because it wipes it out for you. And then you have to choose your individual items. So I just do select all and then put the filter in myself, like the percentage filter. I do 20% and then just let it ride. So that's what I do each week. And then it does the items and drops it by the 20% filter each week. So that's just what I do. No, it doesn't do the same items each week because based on my filter that I have, if those items won't drop anymore, and then if I have new items that relisted, it drops new items too. And then the other items, if they don't meet that filter anymore, they won't drop because the price is too low.
Yeah. I'd say like if you relist every 15 days, it's better for CCO. So like every 2 weeks, it'll reset the historic price on those listings. You can re-CCO them from a higher price. So anyway, guys, hope that was helpful. It is time for me to bid you all farewell. This will show up on YouTube somewhere. And thank you guys for showing up. So, Jamie, if there's anything else,
No,
I think we can
we're
wrap
good.
it up. Cool.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Have a good night.